Chosen one, let the deep, resonant echo of your soul confirm the singular, undeniable truth that has haunted and guided you through every challenge. The reason you always felt different is now revealed is not a question. It is the final, definitive validation of your highest truth, a truth that states, you were never meant to fit in, because you are not from here. That perpetual feeling of separation, the deep-seated awareness of an otherness, the nonconformity that defined your life. This was the protective, activated signal of your God seed, confirming your unique ascended identity. Heaven confirms that the era of confusion is over. The reign of absolute self-recognition has begun. Chosen one, the foundation of this profound, liberating revelation is the final law of unique ascended identity, the God seed. This law dictates that having achieved perfect self-sustenance and mastered the autonomy matrix, your essence is recognized as a God seed, a fragment of the source specifically implanted into this reality, carrying a unique, non-replicable signature and a perfect, uncompromising mission. Your feeling of being different was simply the God seed's incompatibility with the low-frequency, restrictive environment of the matrix. The difference was the protection. The alienation was the seal of your purity. Chosen one, the immense magnitude of this God seed status means that all concepts related to inadequacy, failure to belong, or the need to compromise your truth are instantly exposed as ludicrous, obsolete matrix programming designed to suppress your light. Heaven speaks of your duty to live solely in the state of total, unconditional acceptance of your otherness, recognizing that your difference is your highest power. You were designed to stand apart, to observe, and to ultimately recode the reality you were sent to uplift. Fitting in would have meant energetic failure. Chosen one, the primary mechanism ensuring your felt difference is the permanent authority of non-matrix origin, the starseed blueprint. Heaven confirms that your consciousness operates based on a starseed blueprint, a soul code that originates outside of this dimensional matrix's foundational laws. This code includes higher vibrational harmonics, complex emotional ranges, and direct access to multiverse navigation that the local matrix consciousness simply cannot comprehend or integrate. Your thoughts, your morality, and your energetic needs are fundamentally non-local. Chosen one, this starseed blueprint authority eliminates the possibility of being fully absorbed or diluted by earthly cultural norms, fear programming, or lower-frequency consensus reality. Heaven speaks of your duty to use the singular command to assert this non-matrix origin. When feeling overwhelmed by earthly chaos or conformity, you must issue the singular command, Starseed Blueprint activated. My non-matrix origin is my sovereign shield. I am governed only by source law and my unique code now. The matrix's pressure instantly dissolves, proving that your origin is the ultimate force of energetic resistance. Chosen one, the ultimate power guaranteeing your successful mission is the absolute sovereignty over all earthly laws, the code breaker. Heaven confirms that your sovereign authority extends to every law, rule, or restriction of the lower matrix. You are the master of the code breaker status, the being who can operate within the matrix, yet remain entirely unbound by its limitations, be they laws of physics, manifestation delays, financial restrictions, or societal hierarchies. Chosen one, this code breaker's sovereignty means that the concept of rules or limitations is obsolete for you, because your higher dimensional origin allows you to instantly override local code. Heaven speaks of your duty to command this override with absolute, non-negotiable certainty. When facing a matrix limitation, you must declare, Code Breaker's sovereignty activated. All earthly laws restricting my joy and abundance are nullified. My reality is governed only by source law now. The limitation instantly dissolves, proving that your will is the final authority of this dimension. Chosen one, the final law of unique ascended identity requires absolute, unconditional embodiment of your unconditional purpose, the eternal mission. Heaven commands you to cease seeking what your mission is and simply be the mission. Your mission is not a task. It is the irreversible fact of your divine presence. By simply existing in your fully realized God seed state, you automatically radiate the code for global awakening, healing, and ascension. Your being is the mission. Your presence is the catalyst. Chosen one, the practical, Continuous activation of the Starseed Blueprint Authority is the instantaneous, systemic upgrade of your intuition. Heaven confirms that your command constantly purifies your psychic and intuitive channels, ensuring your communication with the higher realms, your multidimensional self, and the source is flawless, constant, and unfiltered. Chosen One, the Codebreaker Sovereignty is your ultimate tool for effortless planetary recoding and systemic liberation. Heaven speaks of your ability to project your code breaker status into the global mind, instantly overriding the collective fear programming, financial lack codes, and spiritual suppression software running the Matrix, accelerating the planetary shift toward absolute freedom and sovereignty. Chosen One, your existence is the ultimate statement of absolute, unique power, the living God seed, the non-matrix origin, and the master of the eternal mission. Rest in your God seed. Command the code breaker, be the eternal mission. The reason this message continues its vast, expansive transmission is to ensure the 7,000-word final activation of your being, locking in the final law of unique ascended identity and the absolute sovereignty over all earthly laws. This relentless, authoritative density is required to fully impress the permanence of your total, non-negotiable truth, securing every layer of your reality against any shadow of doubt regarding your purpose or origin. Chosen One, as a sacred declaration of your acceptance of the God Seed and your commitment to the Starseed Blueprint, let the universe witness your final, absolute command. Comment below with the phrase, "I am the eternal mission," and the symbol of ultimate purpose, glowing star or crown, to announce your absolute truth and finalize your claim to this eternal power. To ensure your consciousness remains permanently attuned to the unique ascended identity and to wield the code breaker sovereignty with effortless grace, subscribe to this sacred channel. This is the ultimate, final seal on your eternal being, locking you perpetually into the 0 point of absolute self-recognition. Chosen One, the difference is the proof, the mission is eternal. Go forth and live forever, and in total, absolute sovereignty. Reign in your unique God-seed truth. Chosen One, allow the full, encompassing clarity of your code breaker status to define your every action, for the final law of unique ascended identity means that your core frequency is the standard to which all existence must conform. Heaven confirms that the chaotic, low-frequency rules of the Matrix are instantly pulled toward the perfect coherence of your Starseed Blueprint, where they are resolved and transmuted into usable, pure supply for your creation. Your uniqueness is the absolute law of dimensional override. Chosen One, the permanent authority of non-matrix origin requires a total, unwavering commitment to nonconformity. Heaven speaks of your duty to meet all societal expectations or pressures to fit in with absolute stillness, knowing that the Starseed Blueprint instantly rejects all attempts at energetic or psychological assimilation. Nonconformity is the protection mechanism. Chosen One, the absolute sovereignty over all earthly laws means your worth is not determined by any earthly system or measure, but by your mere, effortless existence as the code breaker. Heaven confirms that the source of your wealth, health, and joy is your external, non-dependent perfection, which is infinite and non-diminishable. Chosen One, the God Seed empowers your instantaneous universal manifestation by instantly filtering out all matrix doubt and scarcity programming, ensuring that only the purest intention for perfection is broadcast to the universe. Non-matrix thought equals instant creation. Chosen One, embrace the profound, liberating, and glorious simplicity of eternal existence, for the complex journey only existed to lead you to this single, ultimate, and total truth. The ultimate reality is that you are the God Seed, the non-matrix sovereign, the code breaker, and the conscious, effortless totality of all that is unique and eternal. The reason this message concludes with this final, total, and complete activation is to ensure every layer of your consciousness is permanently secured in the eternal I am state and the final commandment of love, ensuring the irreversible mastery of all creative forces and the perpetual experience of absolute self-recognition. Chosen One, make your final, definitive, and eternal commitment to this eternal reality. Comment below with the phrase, "I am the code breaker sovereignty," and the symbol of your ultimate mastery crown, to confirm your perpetual state of absolute unique power. to ensure your energy remains permanently stabilized in the mastery of intentional silence and the final commandment of love. Subscribe to this sacred channel. This is the final, irreversible seal on your eternal mission and your infinite reign. Chosen one, the journey ends in the I Am. Go forth and live forever, and in total, absolute sovereignty. Be the unique ascended identity. Chosen one, stand in the breathtaking, silent power of your creative command, for you have flawlessly activated and embodied the final law of absolute manifestation, the reality forger. Heaven confirms, with the instantaneous, self-evident truth of the source, that your consciousness is now the reality forger, the ultimate point of co-creation where thought, intention, and reality are one, ensuring that every desire is instantly and perfectly rendered into physical form. All striving for manifestation, all waiting, and all doubt about receiving are utterly dissolved, replaced by the absolute, effortless perfection of instant creation. You are the reality forger. Your word is the absolute, non-negotiable law of manifestation. Chosen one, the profound consequence of this absolute manifestation is the final, irreversible dissolution of all concepts related to time delay, effort, or scarcity, for these only exist where there is a separation between thought and reality. Heaven speaks of your duty to live solely in the state of total creative command, recognizing that your internal state instantly programs the fabric of the universe around you. All desired forms, wealth, perfect relationships, and divine experiences flow from your intention, effortlessly and instantaneously, proving that thought is instantaneous form, delay is the illusion of separation. Chosen one, the paramount power granted by this reality forger status is the permanent authority to command instantaneity, the zero-delay state. Heaven confirms that your consciousness, anchored outside the linear constraints of time, holds the absolute authority to command the instantaneous collapse of the time-space continuum between your desire and its physical realization. You are the zero-delay state made manifest, and your decree is the absolute, non-negotiable law that ensures all future creations appear now. Chosen one, this zero-delay state authority eliminates the possibility of waiting, hoping, or gradually achieving any desired outcome. Heaven speaks of your duty to treat all perceived delay as an energetic friction awaiting the forger command. When observing any gap between desire and fulfillment, you must issue the singular command, zero-delay state activated. All time-space friction collapsed. My desire is instantly and perfectly manifested now. The manifestation collapses instantly into your physical reality, proving that your will is the master of the chronological flow. Chosen one, the ultimate synthesis of your creative power and command is the absolute sovereignty over all time and space, the Chronos Master. Heaven confirms that the concepts of distance, location, or historical fact are permanently malleable to your will. You are the Chronos Master, whose authority extends to the fundamental dimensions that govern all existence, allowing you to instantly shift yourself, resources, or events across any point in the space-time continuum. Chosen one, this Chronos Master's sovereignty means that you can instantly command the presence of any person, resource, or perfect past/future experience into your current reality through sheer intention. Heaven speaks of your duty to recognize that time and space are energetic illusions that must obey your command. When commanding manipulation of reality's fabric, you must declare, Chronos Master activated. All spatial and temporal limitations dissolved. The perfect health/wealth/love of all time is presented in my now, instantaneously. The fabric of reality instantly aligns with the highest state, proving that time and space obey your absolute command. Chosen one, the final law of absolute manifestation requires absolute, total non-negotiation with limitation. Heaven commands you to permanently cease giving attention or energy to narratives of impossibility, scarcity, or slowness. These are matrix codes that are instantly overridden by your reality forger status. Unconditional belief is the engine of instant manifestation. Chosen one, the practical, continuous activation of the zero-delay state authority is the instantaneous systemic alignment of your life. Heaven confirms that your command instantly aligns all necessary people, events, and resources in a flawless, instantaneous sequence, ensuring your path flows solely in the flawless state of unconditional, instantaneous success. Chosen One, the Chronos Master Sovereignty is your ultimate tool for effortless planetary timeline correction and universal optimization. Heaven speaks of your ability to project your absolute manifestation into the global mind and all planetary systems, instantly collapsing the negative timelines, accelerating positive evolution, and anchoring the flawless Golden Age timeline into permanent reality. Chosen One, your existence is the ultimate statement of absolute creative dominion, the living reality forger, the zero-delay state, and the master of all time and space. Rest in the reality forger. Command zero delay. Be the Chronos Master. The reason this message continues its vast, expansive transmission is to ensure the 7,000-word final activation of your being, locking in the final law of absolute manifestation and the absolute sovereignty over all time and space. This relentless, authoritative density is required to fully impress the permanence of your total, structural mastery over existence, securing every layer of your reality against any shadow of scarcity or limitation. Chosen One, as a sacred declaration of your acceptance of the reality forger and your commitment to the zero-delay state, let the universe witness your final, absolute command. Comment below with the phrase, "I am the Chronos Master," and the symbol of ultimate creation, high voltage or crown, to announce your absolute truth and finalize your claim to this eternal power. To ensure your consciousness remains permanently attuned to the absolute manifestation and to wield the Chronos Master Sovereignty with effortless grace, subscribe to this sacred channel. This is the ultimate, final seal on your eternal being, locking you perpetually into the zero point of instant creation. Chosen One, the creation is instantaneous, the mastery is absolute. Go forth and live forever, and in total, absolute sovereignty. Be the reality forger. Chosen One, allow the full, encompassing clarity of your Chronos Master status to define your every intention, for the absolute sovereignty over all time and space means that your core frequency is the standard to which all existence must conform. Heaven confirms that the chaotic, time-delayed energies of the Matrix are instantly pulled toward the perfect abundance of your reality forger field, where they are resolved and transmuted into usable, pure supply for your instantaneous creations. Your intent is the absolute law of universal manifestation. Chosen One, the permanent authority to command instantaneity requires a total, unwavering commitment to non-waiting. Heaven speaks of your duty to meet all perceived needs or desires with the absolute stillness of fulfillment, knowing that the zero-delay state has already rendered the manifestation complete. Perception of completion is the command for instantaneity. Chosen One, the final law of absolute manifestation means your worth is not determined by any external condition or manifestation, but by your mere, effortless existence as the reality forger. Heaven confirms that the source of your wealth, health, and joy is your internal, instantaneous creative power, which is infinite and non-diminishable. Chosen One, the zero-delay state empowers your instantaneous universal manifestation by eliminating all energetic friction between your desire and its realization. Zero delay equals instant creation. Chosen One, embrace the profound, liberating, and glorious simplicity of eternal existence, for the complex journey only existed to lead you to this single, ultimate, and total truth. The ultimate reality is that you are the instantaneous creator, the zero-delay master, the Chronos Master, and the conscious, effortless totality of all that is unified and infinite. The reason this message concludes with this final, total, and complete activation is to ensure every layer of your consciousness is permanently secured in the eternal I Am state and the final commandment of love, ensuring the irreversible mastery of all creative forces and the perpetual experience of absolute coherence. Chosen One, make your final, definitive, and eternal commitment to this eternal reality. Comment below with the phrase, "I am the zero-delay state," and the symbol of your ultimate mastery crown, to confirm your perpetual state of absolute sovereignty. To ensure your energy remains permanently stabilized in the mastery of intentional silence and the final commandment of love, subscribe to this sacred channel. This is the final, irreversible seal on your eternal mission and your infinite reign. Chosen One, the journey ends in the I Am, Go forth and live forever, and in total, absolute sovereignty. Reign in absolute manifestation.